Here we go, 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 here we go. All right, here we go, here we go, here we go. All right, welcome everybody, welcome to the stream. What's up, you guys? It's Jono. Hey, let's get this thing started. Do some little bit of Shiny Arceus hunting out here on the live stream. Let's do it on a Monday night. Let's go. Here we go, you guys. Hey, welcome to the stream. So glad to have you. And we are just shiny hunting for some Arceus. Nothing too major here. Alright, it is kind of major because it's Arceus after all. But yep, I think we'll be doing this for many nights. I don't know how long it's going to take. But it's going to be a little bit difficult to pull that shiny Arceus. You already know it, but that's alright. We got patience. We're going to stick with it. I got my shiny counter, which I am progressing one at a time. And we'll just keep on shiny hunting. I've also got my new controller. It's a controller by NYXI. It's a pretty good controller. You can see it's got the middle unit in between two Joy-Cons, kind of like a regular Nintendo Switch controller setup. And I just swapped this out because my other one went bad on me. I don't know if you guys can see this. You guys see my other controller? See the A button? It doesn't come back up. See, the other buttons, they go down, they come back up, but the A button, it doesn't come back up. See how much more the other... It's broken, you guys. I broke my controller. It's permanently broken. I'm gonna have to throw this thing in the garbage because it is broken. So I swapped it out. Swapped for another controller. Luckily, I got sent this for free to do some video stuff on. And it's a good controller. I do recommend it. It's been working out really well for me. It actually makes a fantastic set of Joy-Cons because it makes it so much easier to hold your Switch. Like if you play handheld, these are like the perfect Joy-Cons because they're so thick. It actually gives you like a nice grip on your Switch and it just feels so much better in your hand. I haven't used them as a controller, so this is my first time using them as a controller. It's a pretty cool controller, I gotta say. The home button is in a different place, so I'm getting a little bit used to where the home button is. But so far so good, and it's way better than having the busted A button that was already becoming problematic for me. It was getting pretty annoying. And this has a bunch of has like turbo buttons on the back or something like, I don't know exactly what they do. There's extra buttons back here. I don't really know what they do. It's probably turbo or something like that, but yeah, I'm not too worried about that. Mostly just gonna use it as a controller. You know, we're just out here shiny hunting, so I don't need all that fancy turbo stuff. BDSP is updating for you? Whoa. BDSP update? Have you not played in a while or something? I didn't get an update when I launched. Okay, here we go. We're shiny hunting. This is it, you guys. This is what it's all about. Shiny hunting Arceus. Okay, let's see if we get that shiny tonight. It's gonna be a rough one, but it'll be fun when we finally get it. Just a matter of time, right? Yeah, that's right. And I brewed myself a nice hot coffee tonight. Wifey bought me new pods for my Nespresso machine, and I was like, oh good, because I kind of was getting low. So I decided a coffee, because it's Monday night. We gotta keep that hype. Monday night hype. I see you guys found Keyleth's shiny command. Keyleth asked me for a shiny command, and of course, I am happy to oblige any request for a shiny command. So, Keyleth, enjoy your newfound shiny command. Alright, not yellow. Am I more of a coffee or a tea person? Definitely both. But if I had to say more, I'd say coffee. But I usually don't drink coffee too late at night because I don't like to drink caffeine, and I mean, it's not that big of a deal for me. I can usually sleep, no issues. But I just try to be smart about it. But, you know, we got the brand new coffee pods in, and I was like, you know what? Let me get that Nespresso going. It's so nice to just click a button and have like really premium coffee like come out. So, yeah, I'm good with my Nespresso machine. I love that thing. I need to clean it though. I really feel like I need to go through like an extensive cleaning process on that thing. But yeah, I brew a hot coffee every single morning for years and years and years. Yeah, Nespresso is so good. It really is. I bought the machine for my live stream so I could keep it hyped up in here because sometimes I'm tired after a long day and it's hard to keep the hype going. And yeah, the Nespresso, great investment. I love that thing. The coffee is good. The first time I ever had an espresso, I was like, wow, I didn't realize a machine could actually make good coffee, which, I mean, is ironic because we all drink coffee from machines, but it was like, you know, the coffee pod thing was still new at that time, and I just didn't believe. And then I had one, and I was like, you know what? These are really good. Like, I can't believe how good this is, and it's simple. So I became an espresso believer. I bought the machine, and yeah, I've been making espresso ever since then. I still brew a hot coffee every morning. I don't use pods for all my coffee, because that would be crazy. It's very expensive. It's more of like a tasty snack for me, more like a treat for me. I'll have one on the weekend if I don't feel like making coffee, or in the evening if I'm like I would never brew a pot of coffee at night. You know, I would just make an espresso. Yeah, there's method to my madness. But normally every live stream I drink a tea. I usually have a hot black tea for the live stream. It's less caffeine than a cup of coffee, but it's still a pretty good amount. But you know what? Tonight I was like, treat yourself, Jono. It's coffee time. Arceus at 420 resets? Yo, I believe. I believe. I believe. Alright, let's see it then. I feel like I'm already messing up my count. I swear, I'm always missing my count. I want to get a mini Keurig for my classroom. Yeah, there you go. There you go. Maybe coffee sometimes. There you go. Yeah, it's a good investment, you know. I've used the Keurigs as well, and they're nice. They're not as expensive as an espresso. But yeah. It's nice to have because then there's days where you're just like, let me pop in that pod, make a drink, and I'll have a drink in about, you know, 30 seconds. And it's just so much easier than like going to the microwave and microwaving water and putting a bag in, and then, you know, you just have like the simplest tea. It's like you have like a really nice coffee or a nice tea from the pod. But yeah, good investment even though they're a little bit expensive. I know, right, Azur? Nobody ever keeps a proper count. It's so true. Dude, the moon ball on dark mode looks so unbelievably good. It's really good. Yeah, I feel like everybody messes up the shiny counts. It's just one of those things that's really hard to avoid. Mego, I'm convinced that you need to use the same shiny counter as me, because once I figured out how to do it, I was like, my goodness, this is so easy and it's so convenient. Because all I do is push one button and it makes my counter go up. But yeah, it's I forget who sent it to me. Somebody sent me this counter, and it was like another YouTuber who had made a video on it, and it was really good. And I was like, you know what? I can't believe I waited so long to do this. It's so easy. You use an app, King Julian? Yeah, I use because I'm on my stream, you know, so it has to be a piece of like PC software, so that it can pipe into the streaming software. So yeah, it's just like a really simple PC app. But all I do is push the plus button on my number pad. You can set it to any button, and you can also run multiple shiny counts. So you can swap out to different shiny counts. It's actually mad genius. If you think about it. Super genius. But yeah, I was trying to find the piece of software, and I couldn't. I was like Googling for it, and there's a bunch of other versions that are like, a lot of people have like done versions of this basically, and yeah, I was trying to find the one that I actually use. But it's called Death Counter and Soundboard. It's like such a random. It was originally created as a death counter. And death counter is one word, which is what makes it so awkward and weird. Because that's obviously not one word. And then soundboard, they also made one word, which is kind of acceptable, but death counter is totally unacceptable. It's definitely not one word, it's 2 words. Where do you find Arceus? I don't know, you have to do some special steps. You have to beat Pokemon Legends Arceus before you can get Arceus to appear in BDSP, which I didn't even know that until my stream told me, which I was like, wow, thank goodness I already beat Pokemon Legends Arceus then. Otherwise, that could have been tough. Death counter is 3 words. Death count Yeah, Arceus is up on top of the Spear Point Tower, whatever it's called, the Spear Ruins or something. Yeah, you finish the story and then go to your house, and the Azure Flute is lying on the ground inside your room. After you finish the story, it starts you off at your house, so you can just pick up the flute right there, which I would assume most people do, but some people might miss it. Come on. I actually like where the home button is on this controller, because they moved it away from the plus button, so it's in its own spot. Look at this, you guys. See the plus button up at the top and the home button down at the bottom? They're separated, so you don't confuse them all the time. Do you guys ever try to hit the plus button and accidentally hit the home button? It's like you can't do that on this controller because they're separated. It's actually such a smart way to design the controller. It's like they thought through this problem and actually solved it. I really like where this is because I don't even have to think, am I hitting the plus button or the home button? They're totally separate. I know, I wonder who puts the flute in your room. I know, right? Ironically, I named my rival Azure Shade, and then it's called the Azure Flute. And then when you talk to Mum downstairs after you complete the game, she says Azure was here, but then he ran off in a hurry. So like on my particular game, it looks like Azure dropped off the flute, but only because I named my rival Azure, and it's called the Azure Flute, you know? It's like an extreme coincidence, but like it's one of those funny coincidences because it's like, wait a second, did Azure drop off that flute? Still makes me laugh. I know, best coincidence of all time. It's like these things are clearly not related, but I want to believe it, and therefore I will believe it. Oh, I'm getting spam, you guys. I'm getting spam. I got like fraudulent financial spam. They're trying to convince me that my prepaid debit service by Bank of America has been put on hold, which I don't even have that. I don't even have Bank of America. It makes no sense. Yo, I'm getting scammed right now. Dude, they're trying to scam me, you guys. What should I do? Should I scam the scammers? I'll make like a 20-minute video. Hello? I scammed the scammers. They were crying in their offices. I always make fun of those videos because I firmly believe that they are massively fake. But then people who believe they're real are like, no, but how? But like, you couldn't fake this part and you couldn't fake that part. And I'm like, no, you could actually. It would be easy to fake that part. But yeah, I always make fun of those videos because I really think they're fake. I actually scammed a scammer, no cap. Bruh, video, or it didn't happen. Video proof, or it didn't happen. Yo, Boog, I was watching your live stream earlier, dude. You gotta speak up on the camera. I couldn't even hear you, bro. I had the phone turned up like all the way. I was like, what is this dude mumbling about? That's alright, though. Sometimes I mumble on the stream too. I swear people can't even hear me. I gotta turn my microphone up like to maximum. But I was watching anyway because I wanted to see that shiny Heatran come through. I hope you get it, bro. Booga's been doing a lot of shiny hunting live streams lately. It's actually pretty cool. Oh, and Boog, I really like the review videos you're doing with your dad. Because you guys will be like, it's Boog and Dad. I've been watching Boog's channel. Good stuff, very good stuff. But I swore that there was somebody else talking on Boog's stream earlier, and I kept trying to listen like really close. And I was like, is he chatting in Discord with somebody or what? Like, I couldn't figure it out. But I was like, dude, I swear I hear somebody. Somebody spam calls my dad about buying the house. And I told him he should tell them that it's sold. Well, the thing about selling the house is it's public record when it sells. So they'll know if it's sold or not. My mom was watching a video. Oh, because like I could barely hear it. But then I was like, is he on Discord talking to somebody who's in the raid maybe? I was like, what's going on? Oh, he was talking to you on Discord? I thought he was talking to somebody on Discord. Because it sounded like Boog was talking to like somebody, and it wasn't the stream. I couldn't tell though. Because I couldn't hear. I get spam calls for life insurance on a daily basis. Dang, hot potatoes. They want you to get that life insurance. Boog, you weren't talking to Umbreon? Oh my goodness. Umbreon, why do you lie? Why do you lie, Umbreon? Dang, you totally tricked me. That's messed up. This dude totally tricked me just now. I get spam calls about car insurance. I get these spam texts where they're like, your warranty has expired. I think everybody gets those though. I guess it's better than the ones they did in the 90s and 2000s. Where they'd be like, I am a Nigerian prince. I need you to accept $5,000 and I will gladly leave 2,000 in your account afterwards. I know people who actually fell for that too. They're like, this Nigerian prince is just really down on his luck and he really needs somebody to wire transfer money to. And then he's going to leave the rest of the money in my account just for being such a good helper. I'm like, bruh, you have to be literally so dumb to fall for that. But, you know, I know, right? At least the Nigerian prince is kind of funny. I mean, at least it gives you like if you fall for that scam, it's like shame on you. Not shame on the Nigerian prince guy. Shame on you. Because did you really believe that a prince randomly dialed your number one day? A prince, like a real royal prince, just like found your email and was like, oh, I know exactly who's going to help me. This person that I've never ever met or heard from before. The people actually want to buy the house that we already live in. I mean, is your house for sale? Because, like, that story only sounds weird if your house is for sale. And, like, why wouldn't... I mean, I guess if your house is for sale, like, wouldn't they call you a realtor or something? You got 24 spam calls in one day? Your house is not for sale and there's people calling you to buy your house. Okay, that's definitely a scam. That's definitely a scam. Well, these guys tried to scam me. Look at this, you guys. Look, I don't know who this is. Prepaid debit card serviced by EDD B of A has been put on hold to verify. Follow instructions. And the link, look at that garbage link. IBF.TW. Like, what is a .TW website? Like, what? Is that from Taiwan or like where? Like, what could a .TW possibly be? I don't know. Somebody call that number and tell me what happens. No, don't. They'll probably scam you. I get text for a Tesla and I don't even have a Tesla. Saying I have to bring it in for repairs. Oh yeah, you definitely need to bring in your Tesla for repairs. The Tesla that you don't even own. You definitely want to bring that in for repairs. What a weird scam. Like obviously that scam is only going to work on a very small amount of people who actually have a Tesla. You'd think that they would be more targeted. Did you reply to an Elon Musk poster on Twitter or something like that? I mean, like, why did they think you have a Tesla? Dad never answers now. Is it a landline phone? Because, like, I'm just saying, you can cancel your landline phone. Like, just stop paying the bill. Cancel the landline. I mean, like, why do people actually have a landline phone? Why? Why? Just call your phone company and be like, hello? I would like to cancel my landline phone. Thank you. Click. Like, that's it. It'll take you like 5 minutes. I mean, how much can a landline phone even cost anymore? Do they charge like $5 for a landline phone? I feel like it's got to be like $5. I mean, they can't charge more than $5. Okay, it's true. If you live out in an extremely rural area like PokeGeek and you have no signal on your cell, you would need a landline. I respect that use case. That's like so few people. But yes, there are those people that live so far out. But I've seen Boog's house because he posted in his videos all the time, and he does not live in a remote rural location with no cell phone service. I know this for a fact. They said I can buy your house for $500,000, and I'm like, I don't have a house. Just hit sell, bro. Just hit sell. Sell, sell, sell. Can you transfer the money today? Thank you. Here's the account. I'll be sending you one house. That's when you scam the scammer. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. Yes, I will send you one house immediately upon receival of the money. Scam the scammer. I hope nobody called the number. They'll probably just add you to their scam list. They're like, what? Somebody called this number instead of us dialing millions of numbers every day? We've got to call them back. I scammed them by mistake once. That's like the best clickbait title ever. I accidentally scammed the scammer. Click, 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 click. I accidentally scammed the scammer. Dude, clickbait of the century. I'm gonna make that video. Watch me get like 1 million views. It's just gonna be me like talking to some person on the phone for like 10 minutes. And I'm never even gonna scam any scammers. I'm just gonna be on the phone with them for like so long. And then I'll just hang up at the end. And be like, I accidentally scammed the scammer. Scammer payback, lol. I know, right? I accidentally gave the scammer the perfect payback. Hashtag scam the scammer. And it's literally just gonna be a video of nothing. I'll get 1 million comments that I am the most sincere clickbaiter of all time, but YouTube will just think it's high engagement and I'll get 1 million views. Done. And then I'll quit YouTube. Kidding. I'm kidding. Jeez. True story, no cap, gone wrong. Please click. Gone wrong, must watch. You gotta do gone wrong, must watch. Oh my god, I actually need to save that title. Like, that title is actually genius. I'm gonna save that title, jeez. Dude, why do people spam my chat? Don't spam my chat. You only need to do the command 1 time for it to work. Nightbot literally can't fulfill your command more than once. I have it set to where it's impossible for it to fulfill your command more than once. You're spamming it for literally no reason. Nightbot can't and won't recognize your command more than once. It has limits specifically so that Nightbot will not participate in spam. You can type the command as many times as you want and it's only gonna fire 1 time for you within a given period of time. So just don't spam my chat, please. Do I have the shiny charm? No. Because the shiny charm doesn't do anything in this game except for give you better odds on Masuda method egg shiny hunts. And it has no effect on this Arceus shiny hunt that I am currently participating in. So no, I do not have the shiny charm and I will not get it because it has literally no effect on this shiny hunt. So yeah, that's the story of the shiny charm on this game. Does nothing. It does nothing. It's honestly a big old travesty. I mean, even the shiny charm works on Mewtwo in Pokemon Let's Go. The shiny charm only works on Masuda method eggs for some reason. It doesn't work on wild Pokemon. It doesn't... I don't fully get it. I mean, to me, it's like, why did they even bother? But apparently the original games didn't even have a shiny charm. So that's part of why, like, it does almost nothing in this game. It's like, they made the shiny charm just so people would be like, yes, there is a shiny charm, I will not complain. However, the logic of what the shiny charm actually does is so limited that there may as well not be a shiny charm, which is fairly interesting in and of itself. Because it's almost like the ultimate bait and switch. They're like, hey, we put a shiny charm in the game, because that's what you expect. Now you will not complain. But then in reality, the shiny charm does little to nothing. So... I mean, that's weird. I think everyone can admit that's weird. Like, normally Shiny Charm gives you better shiny odds on all the encounters. Except maybe like a select few. But in this game, it does almost nothing. I mean, you'd think that it would at least make wild Pokemon encounters more chance to be shiny. Just like every single shiny charm in the history of the shiny charm. But it doesn't. It really is the ultimate bait and switch. Ultimate. So we'll see. Gotta do the full auto shiny hunt. Nothing to be done for it. Should I text back the spammer? I'm gonna text him back. I'm interested. Sign me up. Umbreon, you're sick? Sorry to hear that, Umbreon. I hope you feel better soon. Wifey's been really sick. But she took like 5 COVID tests and it's not COVID, so. She's like, what am I sick with? And I was like, I don't know, maybe you got the flu. I mean, I just don't know. Yeah, I hope you feel better real soon. Wifey's been sick for more than a few days now. Oh, wait. I got a system update and it... Dang, I didn't even... Whoa, that was weird, you guys. I got a system update, like, randomly just now. Luckily, I'm not doing anything crazy important. And it doesn't affect my resets or whatever, but... That was kind of weird. Sorry, guys, the console's restarting. Okay. What was that? Does anybody know what that was? No, Moogle, there's no way to affect my shiny hunt. I wasn't even in the game. I mean, there's no way to affect this shiny hunt. It's a full-out shiny hunt. There's no way to make it worse, and there's no way to make it better. It's not possible to do anything to affect this shiny hunt. You can't get worse than full odds, so obviously we can't make it worse. And there's no way to make it better either, so... Yeah, it must have been a system update. Yeah, you're right, PokeGeek. Well, we're almost up to 400. I'm kind of excited for a few games that are coming out, you guys. I may have to do some extra series content. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure exactly what we'll do, but 007, the original GoldenEye for N64 is coming out, and I really want to play it. I'm debating if I want to do some kind of a live stream series. I'm not sure exactly what that would look like, but it could be really fun. There's also, what's that Final Fantasy VII game? Can't remember. Mass something? I don't know. There's another Final Fantasy VII related game coming out. I keep forgetting the name of it. I like cannot remember it. Yeah, I'm really excited about that. Gotta find some time to actually play that on the channel. Oh yeah, Crisis Core, Crisis Core. I'm having such a hard time remembering that too. Yeah, Crisis Core is coming out. I've never played that. Apparently it's a remake of a game that I would have really wanted to play, but I never played, so very excited about that. But yeah, 007's gonna come out. I feel like I should do like an upload series. Bunch of farming simulator games coming out. Dude, there's always farming simulator games coming out. Have you heard of Roblox? The only way to play 007 is to buy the online expansion pass. That's fine. I don't care. How much can it possibly cost? Roblox is good. Underrated game. Shout out to Alex, the UK Rainbow God. It's $50. Dang. Yeah, GoldenEye will be a lot of fun, especially for people who grew up with it. No doubt about it. I'm just wondering if I should do like I don't know, like some kind of a let's play. Like with episodes and just go through the levels and beat the game. Because I played the game as a kid, but like I haven't played it in a long time. There may be times when, you know, like I die and have to start over. It might be hard to get through. I don't know. I don't want to have to like scrap footage nonstop. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see. What's funny is I remember like all the levels. I remember like all the enemy bosses, like the dude dressed up as the cowboy with like the white like cowboy hat and the white suit on. You prefer to see it live streamed? Yeah, I was thinking live is really the way to go. But do we really want to cancel Pokemon content to play 007? I mean, if that's what you guys want, then we could do it for sure. I could do it kind of like how I did Final Fantasy VIII, where I always have like a thumbnail that's like somewhat, or no, more like Final Fantasy VII, where I have like a thumbnail that's related to what we're gonna do that day. I could totally do it. It just necessarily means that we'll have to cancel Pokemon content, which I'm like, I wonder if we'll want to. But yeah, we could totally take a night and just do it. That's honestly most likely what I'll do. It's honestly, I always say I'm gonna record series content and then I don't want to, because it's a lot of work and the live stream is just so much easier. So yeah, it's possible. Yeah, maybe I'll just do the live stream. We'll just take a night and do it. Shout out to K My. First time I've seen you live. Hey, cool. I mean, I pretty much only go live for like the last 3 years. I've been live like every single night for the last 3 years. Where have you been? I don't know, maybe they live in Japan or something. Maybe it's like really hard to catch my live stream. For some people, it's like impossible to catch my live stream because, you know, time zones. I respect that. I respect that. Or prison, that's true, that's true. Maybe they've been in prison for the last 3 years. Yeah, I guess we could just pick a night. You know, we've done this before where we just pick a night and say, this is 007 night. We'll play 007 on this night. Been in prison? Alright, Kay. Alright. I hope you learned your lesson. Welcome back to society. Remember when you shiny hunted Porygon? I do remember. I do. I remember it. I remember it like it was yesterday. Yeah, another game that's coming out that I'm really excited about that probably like nobody is excited about is the Pharaoh game, the Pharaoh remake. That's one game where I would like to record all the videos and upload like a tutorial series of Pharaoh and just do like a throwback series of the old Pharaoh just for like fun, because I was playing it on my live stream, but we never finished because I ran out of time and I was moving and all that stuff. And also, it really wasn't a very popular series. It's like the lowest viewership for any series I think I've ever done. But there's a new game coming out, and I don't think I'll live stream it because honestly, I just think nobody will watch it. But I think I will play the game, record the screenplay, you know, the gameplay of my screen, and then possibly do something with the videos, you know. I literally don't even know when I would play, but there's got to be a way I can figure it out. You can do ancient Egypt proverbs again? Yes, yes, that would be great. As they were in the comments, yes. Yeah, that's one of those games where I have to record the videos. I have to. Nobody's gonna watch that live stream, so I may as well just upload the videos and let people who are searching find them. That game may even be out, I'm not sure yet. I think it got delayed. Which is good, because I don't have time to play. I'm really excited about the game, but like, I have so little time to play games, it's actually ridiculous. I wish I had more time. I would spend all day, every day, just like sitting, editing videos, playing games. Ah, what a beautiful thing. But now I understand why some creators do a second channel. Because it's like my Pokemon channel is so big for Pokemon content. And then whenever I try to post something other than Pokemon content, it doesn't do very well. And it makes sense. How do you feel about the Mario movie trailer? I don't know if I've seen the whole trailer, actually. No, I swear I watched it. It looked good to me. It looks a heck of a lot better than the last Mario movie, that's for sure. Yeah, 2 channels makes sense. Yeah, aside from the time. I don't understand how they do it. I guess when your full-time job is doing YouTube, you can always carve out a little time for a second channel. Every time I've tried to do a second channel, it's just been like, wow, this is hard. How do I find time for this to do it well? But I do have a full-time job, so I guess that's probably part of it. Yeah, there's a Mario movie coming out. It certainly looks a lot better than the last Mario movie, so. And I ain't a hater. I ain't a hater. I ain't a hater. I liked the last Mario movie, but I mean, I think everybody can agree. Like, that movie is just technically bad. It had a lot of issues, especially the main issue being that it was created during the 90s, which is already an immediate red flag. I never watched the older Mario movie. I didn't know there's a last Mario movie. Well, I mean, I don't know what to tell you. Mario's been around since the 1980s, and yeah, they made a movie for it. They made a live action Mario movie with John Leguizamo And if you haven't seen it, then you're not a real gamer. No, I'm kidding. I mean, let's just get it straight here. The movie is technically bad, but it is a cult classic. It is what is referred to as a cult classic. Because, as we know, all cult classics are technically bad, but you love to watch it. You love to watch it. Yeah, I can't really explain the movie to you. Like, I can't. You'd either have to watch it or like you'll just never watch it. Cause like some people, they'll just never watch movies from the 90s. You know? Like, I bet there's people out there who saw the new Top Gun and they've never seen the original Top Gun, and they're never going to see the original Top Gun. Like, there's people like that out there. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying those people exist, you know? That's fine. There's people out there. That is one use case of the Top Gun movie franchise. You know? And they might make another Top Gun, and people will watch that one and still never have seen the first one, because movies from the 90s just don't hit like they used to. The quality is bad. They don't look good. So some people don't want to watch them because visually they don't find them appealing, because it's older technology. It's older camera technology, you know? The further back you go, the worse the problem gets. But I would say, if you're a completionist like me, you have to watch the old Mario movie before you can watch the new Mario movie. Because think about it. Like, for example, I just watched the original Hocus Pocus over the weekend so I could watch the new Hocus Pocus, because I don't want to miss a thing. I don't want any of the references to go over my head, you know what I mean? And it's been so long since I've seen Hocus Pocus. I was a kid, you know, so I had to watch it again to make sure that I, you know, remember the plot and everything like that. So now we're going to watch the new Hocus Pocus. Same thing with Terminator. I was like, I can't watch the new Terminator until I finish watching all of the old Terminators. And guess what? I still haven't seen the new Terminator because I couldn't finish watching all the old Terminators. They're just that bad, man. Wifey said she didn't want to watch anymore, and I couldn't make her watch. I couldn't make her watch one more Terminator film. So I still haven't seen the most recent 2 Terminators. I just couldn't finish. I need to finish that eventually. Maybe I'll find the time one day. Same thing with Jurassic Park. I was like, yo, I cannot watch the new Jurassic Park until I rewatch the original Jurassic Park plus every Jurassic Park since then. Because I just don't want to miss a thing. I'm a completionist like that. I gotta watch them all. So if you guys are like me, I know some of you are, then I would highly suggest to go watch that old Mario movie. And even if the whole time you're like, this is bad, I don't want to watch it, it's bad, just finish it anyway. That way you know. That way at least you can say I've seen it. And I know. New Jurassic Park is awesome. Yeah, I need to watch it actually. You know what's funny is I keep saying I'm going to watch the old movies so I can watch the new movies, and then I never finish watching the old movies and I never watch the new movie. Although I think the last Jurassic Park, I think I actually am caught up on Jurassic Park aside from the one that was in theaters most recently. Because last time I was catching up on Jurassic Park, it was for the previous Jurassic Park movie. But they're doing so many new movies with that franchise, they've already got another new movie. So I gotta watch the newest Jurassic Park, which means I gotta start all over and watch all the old Jurassic Parks again. I've seen reviews of the old Mario movie. Does that count? You mean you've seen spoilers? Did you already spoil the old movie for yourself? It's got such a weird plot, it's kind of hard to spoil it. It's like, there's Mario, there's Luigi. Oh, spoiled. The movie's been spoiled. Mario and Luigi are in the movie, spoiled. I mean, I'm not saying you have to watch the old movie. I'm just saying some people are like me and they feel compelled to watch the old movie. And it's like you pretty much can't stop yourself from watching the old movie. Like, now that I've told that there's an old movie, some people are going to be like, wait, I didn't know about this movie. Now I have to watch this movie. And if that's you, then you're just like me. But I watch old movies. Like when we watched Top Gun, I downloaded the original Top Gun and I downloaded it in Blu-ray 4K quality. Let's go. Shame for spoiling movies. I know. I told that there was Mario and Luigi in the Mario movie. I am such a spoiler. Why do I spoil movies? Because I am a horrible person. Clearly. Clearly! Because I am a disgusting, horrible person. I was supposed to hit my counter, I'm pretty sure. Wait, was I? Yes, I was. And this is going to be 408. Okay, who's actually going to watch the old Mario movie? Anybody? Dude, I was thinking I should do those watch party things where people like watch movies on Discord and we do like a big watch party in the Discord. I feel like it's so time sensitive though. Like if you don't show up in time, you know, you miss out. But I've seen people doing those watch parties on Discord. It seems really fun, and I'm always watching like random stuff and then telling you guys about it. And it's like, well, it'd be cool if we could just watch. I think it's pretty. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's illegal. I'm like 99% sure it's illegal, which is why I haven't done it. I don't think you can just take movies and broadcast them for free. Like I know it says on the movie, like in the credits, like specifically not to do that because it's illegal. But I'm like, yeah, but could we get away with it? I'm about to show every single season of Pokemon. Don't get a Netflix subscription. I've seen people do it in their Discords, but they're like really small YouTube channels that don't have much to lose. And I'm like, I don't know if I want to go the same route. Pretty sure that's against the law. It literally says right in the movie not to do it. Just saying. But it would be such a cool idea. Like, we would have so much fun. And then we could, like, talk about movies and we would have all actually seen them. Like, I would totally do the Mario movie. You probably could because lots of people do it. I know. Dude, seriously. I've seen so many people do it that I'm like, gah. But yeah, copyright. Obviously, copyright law. Copyright. Hey, shout out to Adam. I'm doing good. I'm doing real good. I got myself a nice hot Nespresso. And this coffee is so good. It's making me happy. Alright. Let it be the shiny one. Nope. Not shiny. It'd be a lot cooler if you did. I watched the old Mario movie trailer. Oh, nice, Janine. What'd you think? Does it look terrible? It looks terrible, right? Like, it looks like a weird movie with no redeeming qualities, and that's because it is. But it's funny because they're like, ba-boom! I haven't seen the movie since I was a kid, and it's funny, like, what I remember from the movie. Like, I haven't seen Hocus Pocus since I was a kid. And then watching it as an adult is, like, so different. I just remember totally different things from watching it as a kid than what I remember, like, seeing it as an adult. Hey, shout out to Burlius Pond. Did you get your cards? We're on number 411. We're closing in on 420, you guys. It's about to go down. Like really old cartoons? Yeah, I'm not so desperate to like watch something that I would use like really old cartoons to the point where they're so old that they avoid copyright. Yeah. I'll be all right. It would be something fun to do, but I don't know if I would want to commit to doing it consistently all the time because I already have so many things going on that I can barely get them all done. I know, Tom and Jerry live stream, exactly. Looney Tunes live stream. Dude, old Looney Tunes hit so different, like post World War II Looney Tunes. So crazy. Yoshi is really creepy in the movie? Wait, I don't even remember Yoshi. Wait. What? I don't even remember Yoshi in the old Mario movie. What? Oh my god, yes! It's because Jurassic Park was so big. Yes, I do remember it. Oh my goodness. I cannot believe that. I totally forgot. See, I didn't even remember Yoshi. And it's like a straight up dinosaur, just like in Jurassic Park. It's like they had one dinosaur they didn't use in Jurassic Park and they're like, what can we use this for? Shout out to Doctors Pikachu 2009. He said, yo, Jono, remember when I was David Selefsky? I don't remember that. What? Decided to make a career out of YouTube, eh? Are you making any money off of it? I know. Why is it realistic? Exactly. It's like the Pikachu detective movie where they made all the Pokemon super realistic for no reason and just made them like eerie and scary. Not making any money off of it? That's alright. It takes time to get started. I remember when I first started making like $75 a month off of my YouTube channel. And I was like, I was so happy because I was like, dude, at least I figured out how to make money off of YouTube. Like now I can scale it, you know, like now I can start to grow this. It's good to consider it as a hobby though, honestly. I mean, I don't know. I go back and forth on it. Like the channel is like a lucrative hobby. I like the channel. It does make money. But like I try not to think of it like a full-time job because I have a full-time job and you know, that's where I make my real money. And the channel is really just like hobby money. But I remember back in like 2014, 2015 when I first started making like 75 bucks a month off my channel. Like I remember it very distinctly and I was like, dude, I can grow this. I can go from $75 a month and buy a little bit of groceries to like actually making money off my channel every single month. And I took it serious back then, like it was a full-time job, and I used to edit like non-stop. I was always editing or live. I used to put in like 8 to 10 hour days on my channel. It's crazy. But it was fun because I was always busy. I was always working on the channel, you know. And I got a lot done, and that's how I got up to my 100K. But now I try to treat it more like a hobby because, you know, I have a full-time job. So I try to give that my full attention and then, you know, just do this when I have the time. But yeah, it's hard to identify the trends that are needed to grow. And growing on YouTube is all about writing trends. and the trends are always changing, so that's why I said it's hard to identify them. But like when you can identify one of those trends and you're able to successfully hop on it, then you know you have to hop on it over and over and over again until it no longer works, and then you move on to the next trend, which is what like basically all the big YouTubers are always doing, which is why they don't do things for very long, because there's always something that'll get more views that becomes trendy, and the stuff that is trendy goes out of trend. Just like games, you know, you guys remember Pokemon Legends Arceus came out and the videos got so many views, and then after a few months you can't get any views on Pokemon Legends Arceus content. Stuff is always changing, you know. But it's good if you can find one of those trends, hop on it, ride it to a decent sized audience, and then serve content to that audience that they want to see. But yeah, it's tough. It's really tough. It's really, really tough. Some trends go on for a long time. Some don't. Like Pokemon Go was a decent trend that lasted for a long time. It was bigger in the beginning and it slowly just got smaller and smaller and smaller. But it was weird how much audience was actually there, you know. Pokemon Unite is weirdly decent. I didn't have any good luck with it. I actually found it really frustrating, probably because I wasn't that good at the game. But Pokemon Unite has like 70 million downloads or something like that. It has some ridiculous amount of downloads. So, I mean, of course, it's a free Pokemon game, so there's always going to be a decent amount of audience for it. So, yeah, Pokemon Unite. It's like trends that are going to last longer than the average trend because it's a free Pokemon game. Of course, it's going to last, you know. Yeah, it is hard to keep up. Sometimes it's expensive to keep up. Like new games come out, well now you got to spend 60 bucks. You know, what if I don't have 60 bucks? Well, too bad. If you want to be on that trend, you got to spend it, you know. You got to spend for the trend. You got to spend for the trend. But I do wish you the best of luck. I do. PokeGeek, that's so funny. I reinstalled Unite when Mew was released to look at the quest, and then I realized I couldn't be bothered to play and uninstalled it right away again. That's like exactly what I would do, PokeGeek. Oh, that is exactly what I would do. I didn't really get into Unite. You know what's weird is I did get really into Unite, and it just made me realize how much I hate Pokemon Unite. And now, like, I won't touch it with a 10-foot pole. Dude, seriously, there's so many... You know what I realized? There's just so many toxic players that are, like... I don't know what it is, but because the game is free, like, I swear, if the game cost $5, the game would be so much better. Because there's so many people that wouldn't get on and just like waste their time and not even like try or care. Because there's so many people on there that just don't try and don't care, and in fact they actually try to make the game worse for other people. They're like very toxic team players that just want to ruin the game for everybody. And like seriously, every single match I would play, I would get these toxic people in my matches that would just ruin the match for no reason. And like I just couldn't figure out why they were doing it. It's so annoying. And it would be match after match after match of people just sabotaging the game and like running, basically like not playing and just staying in the base the whole time. Like, oh, it was so bad. It was seriously so bad. So that's why I quit. I quit playing. I technically like the game. I actually think it's a great game, and it's like a really good esports like focused game. But one thing I really didn't like is you have to have a team, and like I just didn't have a squad of people who wanted to play Pokemon Unite. Like nobody that I know ended up playing. You'd think that I'd have a couple people from the channel who wanted to play or something like that, but like I just didn't, you know? Like I didn't have a squad. And like you almost have to have a squad or the game's not really that fun. But yeah, I kind of miss Pokemon Unite. Like part of me wants to go back. You guys, that was number 420. Can we just get a moment of silence? for that number 420 that was not shiny. Why? It would have been so good. Yep, A&A Productions, you made it just in time for 420. I wanted to play Unite more, but my internet was always going out. Yeah, that really is a big problem too, PokeGeek, yeah. You were good when you played with me. And when your internet was cooperating. I think if I would have had a, like, even just like a small crew of good people, kind of like how we have in Dynamax Adventures, like a small crew of like decently good people who would like play well, like that would be cool, you know, like a very small crew of people that I like could trust that would get in the match and at least just play decent and be like good team players and like had a good fundamental understanding of how the game operates. Like I could get down with that, but I'm very competitive and I don't like to lose, so like I just find it very frustrating when people don't actually know the fundamentals of how the game operates and how to play. Like people who don't go for Zapdos and don't show up on time for Zapdos. Like I hate those people. And not just like I strongly dislike those people. I hate those people. And it's like I shouldn't be playing a game that makes me hate the people on my team, you know? Like that's not good, you know? I want to play games cuz they're fun and, you know, they give me joy, not because like, you know, like hate is not a feeling I should be feeling when I'm playing, you know, a video game. So that's why I decided to stop playing Pokemon Unite. I was like, you know what? This game doesn't make me feel good. I don't want to play anymore. You know? I know, no hate allowed. Exactly. Amal knows the rules. Amal knows the rules. There's literally no hate allowed on the stream. So it was just, yeah, it was a bad combination. The game wasn't a good fit for me. It was a very bad combination. You know, me and the game, we just didn't click. But I kind of would like to go back and just have like some nights where we play and just be like, yo, maybe I'm not the best Pokemon Unite player, but like I'm a Pokemon Unite player, you know? But I also feel like people in the chat when I played Pokemon Unite, people would be very critical in the chat. Very critical, you know? Like I would get people who would come in who have never seen me, never watched my stream before, never even heard of me. And they would watch me for like 5 minutes and be like, you're garbage at Pokemon Unite. You don't deserve to play this game because you don't even understand the fundamentals of how this game works. And you're pure trash. And I'd be like, yo, who are you, like, brand new person in my chat just, like, demoralizing me? You know, like, I'll take tips to improve, but, like, don't just sit here and trash talk me for no reason. Like, that's not constructive criticism. Yeah, exactly, Sir Jonathan. You're trash, kid. I mean, like, come on. Come play with me and prove that you're so much better if you're gonna hate on me. But yeah. I mean, I would. Like, I've done live streams where I just let anybody play, but then, like, really, like, bad people would get in the match. And then they would be like, sorry, I'm so bad. I've only played, like, 2 matches. I just downloaded the game 5 minutes ago. And I'd be like, don't ever play with me again. Like, I don't want to play with you if you just downloaded the game, like, 2 minutes ago and don't even know how to play. They're like, I'm sorry, I just thought you wanted someone to join. And I'm like, no, I don't want someone to join who, like, doesn't even know how to play the game. Why would I want that? I don't know, like, really annoying stuff like that would happen on the live stream. Like, really annoying stuff like that would happen. But you know what's weird is I still want to play. Why do I still want to play? Why do I still want to play? I don't know. I still want to play. But the thing is, I have shiny hunting goals. I want to finish a whole bunch of shiny hunting series on my channel. I want to finish my Shiny Living Dex, you know what I mean? So if I want to finish my Shiny Living Dex, I can't just be wasting all my time. Can't just be spending all my time playing Pokemon Unite, not working on my Shiny Living Dex, you know what I mean? And then there's other games that I want to play as well, such as the new 007 that's going to come out, although I guess it's not new, it's the old 007 that's going to be re-released. Obviously Crisis Core, I want to play that very badly. I really want to play the new Final Fantasy VII, but like the Final Fantasy VII remake, but like I don't really want to play it until it's totally 100% finished and I can just play the whole game from front to back, even if it takes me like a year to finish it. Like at least I'll just play it, you know? But then I'm like, well, should I play Final Fantasy VII Remake on my Pokemon channel? I mean, I basically have a Pokemon channel. But I think it's okay to branch out and do other things from time to time. I don't know. I know, the Final Fantasy VII Remake is fire. Dude, I really, really want to play, like, badly. Like, badly. But I have to be able to carve out a reasonable amount of time for it. And I think we'd have to do a live stream. Like, we'd have to. But I don't want to play until it's totally 100% finished, like, every single chapter. I mean, does anybody know about the Final Fantasy VII Remake? It's not done, right? They don't have every chapter, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I haven't been keeping up on it. I know it's not going to come to Nintendo Switch, that's for sure. Because it's... Nintendo Switch is never going to have the frames to be able to support it. It's not done yet, and it's been 2 years. Thank you, PokeGeek. You sound like me 2 years ago when it first came out. Like, I'm still upset that they didn't just release a completed game. But I guess I have to respect the development cycle. They're putting so much work into it. But to me, I'm like, dude, it just hire more developers. You know what I mean? Like, just hire more developers. How can you not just hire more developers and get it done? You know? But what do I know? I never developed a video game before. What's my next shiny hunt I have in mind after Arceus? Good question. I think I'm going to do Spiritomb. How do you release a partial game? I know. Seriously, Amal. Seriously. Seriously. Like that right there. That right there. Especially a game where everybody knows like how the game goes. Everybody knows the ending. Like there's nobody who's playing the Final Fantasy VII remake that's just like, huh, I've never heard of this game. I don't know anything about what it's about. It's like you're going to release like 1/4 of a game. Like 1/5 of a game. I mean, it's going to take them 10 years. You know what I mean? It's going to take them 10 years to finish that game. I can already tell. At the rate they're going. Man, I just keep thinking it's going to be yellow when I turn my head one of these times. But yeah, there's a bunch of games that I'm low-key excited for. There's random other games I'd really like to play as well, like Earthbound. I'd really love to play Earthbound, just go through and play the old one. You know they're eventually going to remake Earthbound. You know it. Like, there's going to be an Earthbound remake at some point. They have to do it. And then what? Am I going to have to replay the old Earthbound? Because I never finished it as a kid? Yes, most definitely. One thing I'd really like to finish is my Chrono Trigger playthrough. But I really feel like I'm never going to do that. Like, I really, really feel like I'm never going to finish that Chrono Trigger playthrough. And the fact is, I actually want to finish it. But time. Plus, I started that Chrono Trigger playthrough on mobile. And I don't want to finish it on mobile. I started it on mobile because I thought while I was moving, I would have a bunch of extra time in the hotel rooms and I would just play. and finish the game and record all the episodes, and I so did not feel like doing it. And then, like, ever since then, I just haven't wanted to go back and finish it on mobile. I just have no desire to do it. And I actually never finished Chrono Trigger. Like, as a kid. It's one of those games that I played a little bit. I know of it, but I never finished it. And, like, I would really love to finish it, but I can't be bothered. So yeah, I feel bad about that. And I'm going to continue to feel bad about that because I don't feel bad enough to where I'm actually going to finish it. Unlike my BDSP playthrough. I felt bad about that, and I actually finished it. And I'm glad I finished it. Because now we get to Shiny Hunt Arceus. So there was an actual, like, real world, you know, like, reason to finish it. Now, what they should remake is Chrono Trigger. Dude, they really need to do a Chrono Trigger remake. That would be fire. I would love that so much. Chevy Lady, I see what you tried to do there. I see what you were trying to do there. Well, hopefully we get a Shiny Arceus. I would very much like to put this Shiny Hunt to bed in a reasonable amount of time. Chevy Lady, you did it backwards. That was the very dyslexic way to type the command. I give myself 100% shiny luck. Would you do Masuda method or mass outbreak shiny hunt for Spiritomb? Adam, what do you mean? Masuda method on Sword and Shield? I didn't know you could hatch a Spiritomb. Can you do that? Starfall Colors, it's a net 0. It's a net neutral movement. How do you say that? It's a net, there's a word for it, I can't think of it. Celebrating my birthday today, I turned 34. Oh my goodness! Chevy Lady! Happy birthday! Do I have to put on the birthday filter? I'm gonna have to put on the birthday filter. I never use my filters, you guys. You know what's funny is I never, ever use the filters. Happy birthday! It looks weird on the green screen. It doesn't quite work with the green screen. Happy birthday! Yeah! Birthday! Yeah! Happy birthday. I never use my filters. I don't. They're always just there in the background lurking, but not being used. Well, happy birthday, Chevy Lady. You're only a little bit younger than me. Okay, let me make sure my counter is up to date. I think my counter is up to date. I think it is. Janine, why are you being weird? Stop being weird. I'm sure you can do it on Sword and Shield or Diamond and Pearl if you have Spiritomb and Foreign Ditto. Wow, nice. Adam, I didn't even think of that. I'm definitely going to get it from MMO to answer your question. Yeah, I'll definitely do MMO, but that's so curious to me. I didn't realize that you could Shiny Hunt Spiritomb by Masuda method. I probably should have just thought of it. I mean, it's not even that hard to think of it. I've seen people Shiny Hunt Spiritomb on Sword and Shield, but it only spawns in like a certain place in certain weather or something like that, so they had to like reset or like basically keep the weather a certain way or something. I don't know. Did you say Julene or Julian? I didn't say either of those. I always assumed we're the same age. You're 30? I was born in 1985. So I think I'm 37 or something like that. Yeah, I'm an old man. Although I don't look as much like an old man as I did when my beard was turning white. Like a year ago, or like a year and a half ago, my beard just like randomly started turning white. I think it was due to stress. But if you look at my videos from that time, it's like so bad. My whole beard is like turning white. I look like Santa. And then I quit my job and my beard turned back to normal color, which is like the biggest blessing in the world because it's just like so annoying that it was turning white. I thought you were in your late 20s. I mean, I was in my late 20s when you started watching. Maybe. Some of the people who have been watching the channel for a long time have been watching since I was in my late 20s, but maybe I act like I'm in my late 20s. It's probably because I'd played Pokemon. Do you have Pokemon Home on mobile? I think I do, but I never use it. I hate it when I can only breathe out one nostril. Oh yeah, that's the worst. What you do is the nostril you can breathe on, you lay down on that side. So if you can breathe out of your right nostril, then you lay down on your right nostril. And just lay there sideways. And eventually gravity will pull your other sinus cavities clear. And you can also lay backwards on the back of your head, so you can lay on your side on the sidewards clear, and also lay on your back, and just stare at the ceiling. It's annoying because it can take absolutely forever, but it eventually will work. Oh, another thing I do is I tap. Like if my nose, like whatever side is like stuffy, I'll just like tap that side, and then I also lay my head to the side. So I'll lay down on the side that's clear, and then I tap the side that's not clear. Dude, I swear it works so good. Something about the vibrations, you know, it's like the vibrations. I just tap like at the same consistent speed, and it works. I don't know why. Don't ask me why it works though. I'm basically like a genius for figuring that out. I'm pretty much like a genius for figuring that out. You have shark teeth? Whoa, how did you get those? You know, you can actually buy shark teeth from like surf shops. The laying down trick I do all the time. Yeah, dude, it really works. Because gravity just pulls it. That one's probably the easiest one to figure out on your own because, like, I think everybody's had, like, a stuffy nose in bed at night and then you roll over and your stuffy nose, like, moves to the other side. And it's like, dude, how did that happen? Well, obviously gravity, you know? But, the tapping one, that one I don't know. You can also tap your face because a lot of people don't know, but your sinus cavities are, like, they're, like, 2 cavities here. And then there's like 2 cavities like right here. And then there's like 2 that go like straight back like behind your eyes basically. And they're all kind of like in different like directions. Like you have a lot of sinus cavities inside your head. So depending on which one is like full or if they're all full, you know, then it could be hard to figure out which direction you need it to go to get relief. You know? Another thing that my dad used to do, which works really well, is actually get like a big bowl of like really hot water. Not like boiling because you'll burn your face, you know, but like really hot water to where it's like steaming, and then put a towel over your head and put it over the bowl and then like breathe in all the steam. That's for like emergencies. That like I have to be like really stuffed up to do something like that, but the heat and the steam and everything, you know, it really does work. But that one, yeah, that's pretty extreme. Yeah, we're on 437, you guys. 437. We're moving right along. We'll get in the 450 range. We'll get in the 500 range. After that, I don't know, though. I just don't know. Looks like Keyleth and Julian both said 456. What are the chances? Maybe, maybe we will get it at 456. That'd be incredible. If we do, I'll donate $1,000 to charity. The charity is Jono's bank account. Donated. The charity is new video card. Okay, come on. We gotta get a shiny Arceus. Thanks for the shiny luck, King Julian. A royal dose of shiny luck from King Julian. A royal infusion of shiny luck. Thanks for the shiny luck, Keyleth. 96%. There you go. Janine Bell said, I got it from a book when I was a kid. Oh, the shark teeth? Hey, cool. That's actually really cool. I thought you meant you had like actual shark teeth in your mouth. And I was like, dude, how did you like grow shark teeth? That's insane. And obviously impossible. I don't know why I thought you meant that. Was the book about sharks? I'm guessing it was a book about sharks. I just want it to be a yellow one. Welcome back to Boogan Dad TV. When I was like 6 or 8. Okay, so you mean like last year? No. I'm kidding. Jeez. Skylar and I are doing a shiny race for Masuda Shiny Beldum. You know, I saw that you guys were going to shiny race, but I never did see what you decided on, so I'm glad you told me. Hey, Amal and Keyleth going for a shiny Beldum. Dude, that's so cool. If you get it, are you going to evolve it? Dude, that's really cool. Dang, now I want to get a shiny Beldum. There's so many shiny hunts that I would legitimately want to do that I never did in Sword and Shield. I wish I would have just gone for shiny hunts I was actually interested in. Yeah, the way I did Sword and Shield was so bad. Like, I'm never going to make that mistake again. Hopefully. That's cool you guys are going to race. How to download this game? You go to epicgames.com and install the Epic Games, installer. And then you look until you see the one that says Fortnite. And then you click on Fortnite and it'll install Fortnite. And then there you go, you can play this game, which is Fortnite. Super easy. Totally free, by the way. Yeah, super easy, totally free. You gotta love it. I mean, who can complain? And the V-Bucks are totally reasonably priced. They're not like overpriced in any way. The price per skin is totally reasonable, not overpriced in any way. So yeah, I highly recommend it. Play some Fortnite, you guys. 3 encounters and we see my prediction. There we go. Starfall colors. Let's see it. What did you say? 444? Or 445? Something like that. Yeah, everybody has their own predictions, but you guys got to keep track of your own predictions. They deserved it for saying, how do I download this game? Seriously, though. Yeah, 444. Okay, lucky 444. Let's see it. So this next one we're about to get is 443. Just keep that in mind. So after that, 444. Just like you said, 3 more. Do you have the oval charm? I do have the oval charm, I believe. Oh, you mean them all? Of course you mean them all. Yeah, I do recommend you get the oval charm if you're going to be egg hunting. They go faster. $443. No shine. 500 is your guess? Alright, Burliest. So here it is, number 444. Lucky 444. Shine at 500. Ooh, we got 2 guesses for 500. Boog and Burliest. Both with the 500 guess. What are the chances? What other legendary shinies do I have? I got Dialga. I got Palkia. I got Giratina. Somebody on the stream gave me a shiny Darkrai, and I may end up having to count that for my Shiny Living Dex because it's actually, I don't think I'm going to be able to get it on my own. I didn't actually donate, right? Burliest, I don't know what you're talking about. You'll know if you donated because it'll show up at the top of the screen your donate, and it'll it'll have the donate in the chat. So I don't know. Did you see yourself donate? Did I miss something? Literally makes no sense. My real prediction is 2,836. I'm totally gonna remember that. Yeah. Yeah, okay. Alright, you go ahead and keep track of it. Okay, are we still on 443? No, did we already do 444 and I forgot to count it? Wait, did I do 444 and I forgot to count it? I think I forgot to count 444. I like how that was literally Starfall Color's guess, but he didn't even pay attention to see if it was shiny. Or maybe he just wasn't looking at my counter like I wasn't. Okay, hang on. Now I gotta... Okay, 442, 443. Yeah, I don't think I counted 443. This should be 445. Okay, good. It is 445. It's in counter 12. Okay, let me just back up the counter real quick. Okay, we'll go back to 12. I thought I accidentally donated something. Bro, you would see the donation in the chat. I don't know how you managed to get yourself this confused. It doesn't show any donations in the chat, bro. This dude has like 180 degrees turned himself around. Burliest, it's okay. You're gonna be all right, buddy. You're gonna be all right. I literally don't know why you think you donated, but like, you didn't donate, bro. He's like, bro, my bank account, she can't handle it. I need more banking power. If you donated a weird sound loud enough to wake me up, it does make a pretty loud sound sometimes. Sometimes I forget to turn down the volume on the donations because it's from the same source that I use to record my videos when I'm recording, so I have to have it turned up all the way, but then for the donation sound, I turn it back down, but I have to remember to do it. It's so annoying. Yeah, I fixed the count, you guys. Don't worry. I fixed the count. I was off by 1. I fixed it. I forgot to count number 444. And then I counted an extra one once we got to 445. So I righted my wrong. Right here is when I'm supposed to update my count. Right when we get to the block screen, the count should change. That's when I'm doing it in my process. Because that way I don't waste time on the count. I can click my buttons as fast as possible, and there's no buttons to click during this time because it's just wasted time right here. So that's when I always do my count. Because we've seen the Arceus, it's not shiny. There's nothing better to do while we wait for the game to load anyway, so then I hit the counter. So that's my visual cue. Once I'm reloading the game, I should be hitting the counter. It also helps me if I do it the same time every time for consistency, so then I can check back on my stream and see if I actually did it. Because it should change right after I do the Arceus encounter and reset the game. I'm eating an orange Tutti Frutti. Is that the little... It's like a Tootsie Roll, but they're like fruit flavored. Those are like low-key one of the best candies of all time. Mr. Cuddles said I got shiny god at 38,929 encounters. Bro, your luck is terrible. That's more than quadruple odds. Like, it's nearly impossible for you to have actually gone that far. I don't think there's enough time since the game launched for you to actually do that many resets. Like, you could have sat and done these resets non-stop since the launch of the game, and you still wouldn't have made it to 38,000 by now. That's crazy. I did 15,000 fossils for one shiny Kabuto one time, and that took me over a year. The process was absolutely insane, though. Yeah, Amal, they're not made by Tootsie Roll. They just look like a Tootsie Roll. What is a Tutti Frutti, then? Tutti Frutti. What is this? Images. Tutti Frutti. Yeah, I have no idea what this is, but it's definitely not what I was thinking. I've never seen this candy before. Wow. But now I want some. Tutti Frutti, colorful assortment. Huh, interesting. This is very interesting, Amal. I've never seen this candy before. Amal, you hate doing Masuda method? Then why did you agree? Do you just want to shiny raise Keyleth that bad? It's a seasonal item? Yeah, maybe. Yeah, it's weird. I've never heard of it. I've heard of a lot of candies. Usually most American candies I'm familiar with. I like how Keyleth is like literally trying to start this hunt at like the exact same moment that Amal starts his hunt. Yeah, like when I did my 15,000 Kabutos to get my Kabuto, that's nearly quadruple odds. But like 38,000 is almost 10 times odds. Like, statistically, it's so unlikely to go to 38,000 on a full odds shiny hunt. Like, I basically don't even believe it. Because I've done 15,000 before. I know what 15,000 feels like. I don't think, yeah, it's 9.5 times odds. Like, I just don't think that's possible. Yeah, no way are you gonna go that long. I don't think anybody could go that long. Statistically, I don't believe that it's possible to go that long. I've been to 12K and that was insane. Yeah, yeah. When I got to 15K, that was insane, but I also knew that it had to happen eventually. Statistically, like, you just can't go that far over odds, you know? That's why I'm glad I have the YouTube channel. Because if somebody was ever like, you didn't go to 15,000 for Shiny Kabuto, you liar, I would be like, well, I mean, you can watch all 100 of the streams that I did. Literally hundreds of nights just sitting looking for Kabuto with no Kabuto for like a year of my life. I mean, I can prove it. Someone went to 20K and Soul Silver for Lugia. Is that on the 4,069 odds or whatever? Or sorry, 4,096 odds? PokeGeek, or is that on the old odds? The old odds, I'll believe any number. Any number, I'll believe you. You could tell me you went to 50,000 on the old odds. I'd be like, story checks out. Because the odds are literally so... According to Shiny Tracker, there's a 0.01 chance or less that you can, but highly doubt that ever happens. Yeah, the 8,000 odds, I'll believe you with any number, honestly. Any number. Because they're so crazy. Like, 8,000 is really such a large number. But, like, when you go down to the 4,000 odds, it's like your statistical improvement from 8,000 to 4,000. Even though it's only half, it's still, like, so much better chance. Which is why they did that. It's a nice, well-rounded change for the shiny odds to go to the 4,096 odds. But the 8,192 odds, you could tell me 50,000. You could tell me 100,000, I would believe you. Because it's so statistically rare. Come on, Shiny Arceus. $455. Come on, Arceus. You know you want to shine. Arceus invented shiny Pokemon, so you have to imagine Arceus wants to shine. It's just a matter of time. Thank you, Mega Eevee. I have 3 assignments I need to do, but I'm not doing it. Starfall Colors, you have to. I bet they aren't even that hard. I bet you could finish them super quick. Just call one of your friends and ask them if they have the answers. God, do what we all did. They're easy, but bruh, you gotta do your homework. It's very important. You'll feel better once you get it out of the way. I'm the friend that gets called. See, you gotta finish your assignments for the homies. What if they call and you're like, I didn't do it? They'll be disappointed in you. You gotta finish it up. We need a homework command. What would be a funny homework command? We should do homework luck. Lechonk is greater than Shiny Arceus? Non-Shiny Lechonk is greater than Shiny Arceus? Lechonk truly is a god among Pokemon. If you change Lechonk's name, no one would like it. Lechonk exposed. Lechonk, you have been exposed. But he is still a god. Or she. Lechonk is basically like Zeus. And Arceus is like Hercules. Arceus is basically relegated to being a demigod, while Lechonk is the true god of gods. Why Hercules? Because Hercules was half human, half god. Don't you know the mythology? Come on. Hercules wasn't a whole god. Ah, yes. Greek religion. They were weird. I know, nobody cares about Bidoof and Snom. It's true, Bidoof and Snom got left behind. Bidoof used to be the god Pokemon. Bidoof is like Zeus after the Romans showed up. They were like, I'm just gonna take your gods and give them all new names. Hope you're good with it. Zeus is like, don't call me Jupiter. Heathens. Don't forget to do your homework should be the command. Actually, though. Okay, fine. We can leave that as a placeholder for now. Alright, we can leave that as a placeholder for now. I think that works. I think that probably works. Friendly reminder from Nightbot. Don't forget to do your homework. Hey, it's a good placeholder until we find something better. Hold on, did I update my count? I'm being so bad about the count. I think I did. My Batang isn't just a regular Pokeball? What does that mean? Does that mean it'll just be in a regular Pokeball when you hatch the shiny? Is there anything to be done for it? Hades doesn't want to be called Pluto because he is not small. You know what's crazy though is that the Romans didn't actually know about Pluto, and Pluto is actually named in the modern times after its discovery, after the Roman gods, and Pluto was actually named as a result of like a naming contest, like some little girl in Britain named Pluto or something like that. But Pluto wasn't actually known about during Roman times. Obviously, they didn't have telescopes that could look that far. And I didn't know this. I actually did not know this. And then I found it out recently. I don't remember who told me, but I looked it up and it's true. Um, yeah, they named it after the Roman gods just to like kind of be like cool or whatever. Like it was just like a cool way to name it. But yeah, I thought that was so interesting because I was like, duh, how would the Romans have seen Pluto? It's so far away and so small, they couldn't have. It was only discovered in modern times. Janine, why are you being weird? Stop being weird. Oh my god. Dude. Cool it with the weird comments. The Beldum isn't in a luxury ball, it's in a beast ball? Wait a second, I thought you said it was in a Pokeball. That's kind of cool though. I would take it in a beast ball, why not? Yeah, I never do the whole Destiny Knot thing. I don't, like, I don't battle with any of my Pokemon, so I never bother, like, with their IVs and stuff. Aren't there items to make their IVs perfect anyway? Mega Eevee, I'm the one who deleted it. In case you're confused. Which clearly you are. I'm the one who deleted it because it's inappropriate and I don't want that in my chat. They thought they just deleted their own comment. Nope, that was me. Yeah, I don't care about the stats. Exactly, Keyleth. Yeah, I literally could care less about the stats. And can't you just use items? Yeah, starting in Sword Shield, it's very easy to make IVs perfect. Before that, you had to properly train. Yeah, exactly. They like dumbed it down to make the process for perfect IVs like so easy that you don't even have to think about it anymore. I mean, you can just perfect your IVs with items from what I remember, although I admit I don't quite remember because I never did it. Because I didn't care about that feature because I don't battle my Pokemon. But yeah, I never worry about passing the IVs down from my Masuda method stuff. What should I call my army? Boog, you could call your army the Borg. Nobody will get it. It's a reference to Star Trek. They're a race of part human, part robot, sentient organisms that were always very hostile in the Star Trek universe. I was doing a mono ghost run and I just put my Pokemon in Pokejob for the longest setting. Go to school when I'm home, bam, IVs and EVs. Hey, there you go, Starfall colors. Yeah, I never use any of those features, but I didn't even know that's what the jobs do. They give you IVs and EVs? Nice. Burliest, I don't know who blocked you. And it's really none of my business who blocked you. So I don't know, fam. I just want to make sure I'm keeping up with my count. No, I missed a count. I was supposed to do one. Boog, you need to name them the Borg. It's short for cyborg. You getting lag, Keyleth? It's possible. It doesn't say I'm dropping frames, but it's possible. Does anyone want to trade in Pokemon Let's Go? Hey, Mike is looking for a trade out there in Pokemon Let's Go. We don't need another War of the Roses. Is that a reference? Is there a real War of the Roses? That was the name of a show on... That was the name of the radio program at the radio station I used to work at. It was one of their, like, comedy segments they would do. Azur, I've been watching all these videos on, like medieval battlefields. Because I have nothing better to do during the day, so I just watch like archaeological videos from like Timeline. And yeah, I've just been watching these like medieval like they'll just like dig up an old battlefield like under an old field, and they're like, wow, there's all these like swords and bodies here, and then they just like try to figure out what happened and which battle it was. It's so crazy. You're sick right now? Burlius, sorry to hear that. Hope you feel better. What's your favorite shiny Pokemon that you have gotten? Shiny Mewtwo all day long. Shiny Dragonair, of course. I don't know, it's hard to pick one. Yeah, you watch that stuff too, Azur? I swear what I'm watching is like old programs that already aired in the UK in like the early 2000s or like mid 2000s. Like I swear I'm just watching like old TV that's like UK television, but like since it's new to me and it's like good quality productions, I'm like, this is fine, I'll watch it. But yeah, I've been watching a lot of that stuff. It's weird how I wasn't really interested in the Middle Ages. And I mostly like older history, like Egyptian and like really old history. But like I don't know, lately I've been a little bit more interested in the Middle Ages. Like the more I learn about European history, like it's terrible, but like strangely watchable. Yeah, it's Time Team with Tony Robinson and Phil Harding. Yeah, it's Time Team. They have different like, yeah, like I swear some of this content is from like the 90s or like the early 2000s. Like you can tell by the picture quality. But like it's just so well done. And they upload like every day, and I know they're just uploading like old episodes of stuff that already aired on TV, but I don't care. Like it's good enough quality that I'm like, this is fine. This is totally fine. But yeah, they're so good. They do such a good job. They're very thorough. I like how they're very thorough. And they offer like different points of view and argue with each other. They're not just like set on a certain point of view. They're like, well, it could have been this way. Yeah, it's funny. They don't call it Time Team when I'm watching it, and I figured they've probably clipped out like the name of the show and certain things like that so that it's more watchable on YouTube, so it doesn't feel like it's old TV, like where you can see where the commercial breaks are supposed to be and everything. But yeah, that's what it is. I googled it and I recognize that dude anywhere. Been watching it since the 90s. It makes sense. I wish they would have had it. It's kind of like our History Channel, except like what our History Channel should be. Like History Channel is like nonstop alien Bigfoot conspiracies in America, and like you guys' History Channel is like actual archaeological like scientific history. It's so funny. Our History Channel is like, let's try and prove if this alien video is a hoax. Oh dang, we found out it was a hoax, but we'll spend a half an hour telling you that it might have been real. And then like History Channel in the UK is like, actually, let's just dig up the old skeletons and see what we can find out, you know? Kind of funny. But yeah, their YouTube videos are like Why is there a Roman villa below this field in Glasgow? They're like, is there a Roman villa built under this parking lot? How did it get there? Like every single video is like Roman villa this, Roman villa that. And I'm like, dude, were the Romans even that widespread in the UK? Like, it seems like they just don't want to travel very far to make their videos. But there's also so much good history in the UK, it's actually crazy. Like all the way back to like early cave paintings and stuff. People post the same video 10 times a day. Starfall. You know that's impossible, right? If you upload the same video twice, YouTube flags it and they won't show both of them. But you can re-edit the same video into multiple different formats and get away with it. You can do that. There's a certain YouTuber who uploads the same video 10 times a day. It's probably like that Fortnite YouTuber who uploads like I don't even know where he gets these clips. I'm like, how do you get these clips? He has so many like banger like Fortnite clips, and I'm just like, how? Where did like I swear he's got to be taking them from like Reddit or somewhere. Hey, there's a reason people post the way that they post. It's because they make money. I feel like a lot of people don't understand that. I'm like, you know, these YouTubers and people, like, they make money off of this, right? Like, you know that they have a vested interest in faking their content and making as much fake content as possible because they make money off of it. I mean, pretty simple concept to understand. Some people will do literally anything for money. Some people will break the law for money. So it stands to reason that they would make crappy YouTube videos for money. I mean, if there's people out there who are willing to break the law, I would imagine that there's people out there who would make crappy YouTube videos just to make money. I do not like people who do that. Yeah, me too, Mega Eevee. Me too. Me too. I try to make content in a series. Like the current series that I am working on is Shiny Living Dex for Pokemon Legends Arceus. So if you guys want to see me catch every single shiny in the game, including legendary Pokemon, then hey, just hit that subscribe button. Come hang out with us because that's what we're doing. Azure, I like how people like I like how people can't understand what you're saying. Like it's really making me laugh right now. I didn't think that what you were saying was that hard to understand. I mean, is loyalty that difficult of a concept? Apparently so. In what way do you mean, Azure? Taking it very serious, too. Very serious with this loyalty question. Please do explain, Azure. It means you can't pull a Julius Caesar on him. Come on. It means you can't pull a Julius Caesar on my boy Azur. Azur, the real question is, are you a god king or just a noble king? Because if you look back in history, god kings really do get the most loyalty. I'm just saying. I'm just saying, it's true. People out here building pyramids for those god kings. I bet a shiny is coming real soon. All right. The data deleters. I hope you're right. I hope you're right. I just hope I keep track of my shiny count well. I mean, that's important to me. A god king, of course. Oh, wow. Look out. It's a divine rule. We got a divine rule on our hands. Appointed by myself, of course. Of course. Were you born on December 25th, Azur? Oh, man, that's so funny. We got a divine ruler. A purple wearing king. There you go. There you go. Data deleters. I feel it. Is Staryu a Pokemon? I need to know. Yeah. I'm gonna answer yes on that one. I'm gonna go, you can put me down on the record for that one. Yes, Staryu is a Pokemon. Leader of the Red Rose is Boog. Did you know this YouTuber posts videos every few hours? Hey, I mean, that's a pretty good strategy. I wish I had enough time to post videos every few hours. I made a love letter to Staryu. I shall read it. I don't know. I don't know about that. Are you sure you want to do that? Hey, Shiny Red's out there. Shiny Red, yo. I see you. Hey, welcome to the stream, Shiny Red. Staryu is a throwing star. It's true, Lucky Leafeon. Starmie is an upgraded throwing star. Roses are red. Violets are blue. I keep my eyes on you. My dear Staryu. Worst typo of all time. My dear Staryu. That was actually a really nice poem, aside from the typo where you said dead Staryu. There's a YouTuber that posted 50 videos every few hours. Are you sure it's not a bot? That sounds like a bot. That sounds like definite bot activity. I don't know. Are you sure? Kaizu X, thank you for subscribing. I appreciate that. Janine sounds like a troll. Yeah, they have been a little bit trollish tonight. They made some weird comments for sure. I'm gonna let them hang out and see how it goes though. Definitely a bot. I mean, 50 videos an hour? I don't know if that's even humanly possible. Who was that YouTuber? Exactly. They'll never say. Because it never happened. You can't post 50 videos an hour. It doesn't even make sense. I'm trying to shiny hunt for a giraffe rig so I can transfer it to Violet. Having a hard time because I'm shiny hunting in the UG. Whatever the UG is. UGO. 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 You guys remember that show, Salute Your Shorts? Shield Shinox 96. Hey, thanks for watching the stream. UGO. The camp counselor's name was Ugg. His name was Ugly. And they would call him Ugly. ugly, ugly. That show was so funny. Oh my god, that show still cracks me up. What are the odds for the egg shinies? I don't know. Jonathan, I'm not sure. I'm sorry, Azure, but I'm starting my own kingdom. Oh no. Oh no, he didn't. Oh no, he didn't. Mobilize the army. Mobilize the army. Don't you realize that Azure is a divine king? He can call his lightning storm wielding powers on you. Bro. Do you want to end up buried at Stonehenge? He's a divine king, man. You can't go up against his power. I'm a better king, sorry to say. Shiny Red, I have not seen any king-like action from you. What? Have you done anything kingly lately? Wait, he did give me Shiny Eternatus. Basically a god king. Traitor! We can't have any traitors out here. Lechonk army will be out against you in a real quick time. Oh dear. I'm gonna have to summon the Jono army. Because I have a long-standing treaty with the Kingdom of Azure. And, unfortunately, my army is undefeatable. Didn't he give you Shiny Darkrai as well? Yes, he actually did. Shiny Red did. Starfall Colors is out here just asking like weirdly random and personal questions. I've seen a lot of people ask a lot of different kind of questions in my YouTube chat, but never one like that before. I'll save that question for my podcast. Who even likes red shiny? Oh dear. Oh dear. I like red shiny. That's shiny red. No. That's messed up. OMG, you need 1,000 resets? It might actually take 1,000 resets. Sir Jonathan, I see what you did there. I see exactly what you did there. Also funny. Also quite funny. I don't put eggs in my party until I have 5 at once. Beldum was dumb. Oh yeah. Yeah, exactly. I do what Amal does. I continuously gather eggs and place them in, and like I gather the eggs in a way that they just go into my box like in a certain order, and then I hatch them in the order that I get them. And like every time all my eggs hatch, then I refill my party with another batch of eggs so they all hatch at the exact same time back to back. Yeah, that's what I do. It's a silver shiny Keyleth. It looks totally different than the original, so you'll notice it as soon as you get it. Azur's too tired to defend his kingdom. I'm gonna have to step in with the Lechonk army. I'm gonna have to step in as leader of the Lechonk army. Azur has been cast upon with a sleepy spell. Somehow they tricked him. There will be peace in the land. Even if I have to war to make peace. The irony, if you want peace, you have to make war. I can't be an army until I get the angry apple chap emoji. Well, PokeGeek made the actual apple chap emoji. It's a creation of PokeGeek's. It's one of her many genius creations. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure that PokeGeek will never make a red apple chap emoji. I'm just gonna go out on a limb and say there's no chance she will ever do it. Because she is a faithful citizen of the Azure Kingdom. And the green apple chap is the only acceptable chap in the Azure Kingdom. I don't think she's gonna make it. Amal, did you get the shiny? I'm reading the chat here. Hang on, did you get the shiny? Amal, if you're sending pictures, send it to the member chat. I want to see. Not a shiny? Aw, man, you got me hyped for a second. You got me hyped there for a second. I was like, how did he get it that fast? Alright, hopefully my count is still good. No, my count is not good. I was supposed to go up one. I'm getting distracted. Gah. I just want to see a yellow one. You'll take over tomorrow? It's not very strategic of you, Boog. In terms of, like, army leadership skills, I mean, you don't exactly tell the enemy, like, hey, I'm gonna be attacking you tomorrow. You gotta get that element of surprise, Boog. You gotta be like, no, I'm not going to attack you tomorrow. And then you sneak attack. Once I shiny raced someone and hatched a shiny Torkoal and 80 eggs, dude, that's nice. That's very nice. I have spies everywhere. We cannot be ambushed. Oh dear. Oh dear. He's a god king. He can hear your thoughts. He's a divine king. There's too much war in this stream chat. I'm gonna have to make a new rule. No war. Why did you buy Pearl instead of Diamond? Good question. I bought Shining Pearl because I am a shiny hunter. You see what I did there? I bought Shining Pearl because it has better shining odds. Clearly, it says shining in the name. I mean, no, that actually is why I bought Shining Pearl. Boog is polite and gives time to prepare defenses. Exactly, exactly. Very polite. Very polite warlord he is. The Chimchar army will ally itself with the Lechonk army. Together, our forces will win it all. Yes. I'm down with the Chimchar army. Absolutely no reason to evolve into Infernape. Chimchar is good enough. Do you play Smash Bros? No, I don't. Although I used to with my brothers back on the N64. I was a king in my own right with Captain Falcon. And then when it came out on GameCube, we played that one into the ground as well. So much Super Smash Bros. It was insane. Come on, you shiny. The Chimchar shiny is pink. It's close enough to red. That's true. Pink is technically a shade of red. Though not the same color as red, but still it's a shade. What happened? Boog, what do you mean? I didn't find a shiny Arceus, if that's what you're asking. I don't remember anything. Boog, your name is Boog. You and your dad have a YouTube channel. Sometimes you do reviews of Halloween stuff. And you also live stream some of your shiny hunts. Your name is spelled B-O-O-G, and your dad's name is spelled D-A-D. Is it all coming back to you, Boog? Can you remember? Okay, he said thanks, Jono. Okay, I think he remembers now. Is it all coming back to you, Boog? Do you remember? I'm glad Sir Jonathan thought that was funny. I thought that was really funny. I will defeat Shiny Red and rule over his kingdom. I don't know. I'm gonna need to see the size of your army before I can agree with that. Because I've seen Shiny Red's army. It's pretty big. He's also got Shiny Eternatus. He's got like 5 of them. I don't know how he got them all. You're gonna have a hard time beating those Shiny Eternatus. I'm pretty sure that Shiny Red has allied with Azur's Divine Rule. So it might be hard. You have like 20? Shiny Red. Why do I believe you? I'm scared. This is my first ever shiny race. It's okay, Amal. Don't be scared. In every shiny race, there is a winner and a loser. But it's not about who wins or loses. It's about the fun that we had and the friends we made along the way. Always remember the fun that we had, the friends we made along the way. Aren't we all shiny racing Lechonk? Yes. Whoever gets shiny Lechonk first gets a free Nintendo Switch. No, I'm kidding. The chat has completely forgot about what we are doing and it's just chaos. Now, see, that's just what happens when we shiny hunt full odds like this. It's actually so boring that we can't even pay attention to it. We'll only look when it's yellow. See, full odds shiny hunts are rough. This is what we have to do to distract our mind. It's a very important part of the stream. Very important. Full odds shiny hunts are difficult. Very difficult. You gotta distract your mind. I mean, if I was sitting here 493 shiny checks, what am I gonna sit here and just like be like, oh, I wonder if this one's shiny. Oh, you think it'll be shiny? Hey guys, what do you think about this next one? Think it'll be shiny? Okay, it wasn't shiny. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Let's think about this one. Okay, we got the next one up. It's gonna be shiny, or maybe not shiny. I don't know. Let's look at the screen and let's wait and see. No, boring. We're not here to look at non-shiny Arceus. May as well do anything other than that. We're here to look at shiny Arceus. So once it's shiny, we'll look. Until then, I'm not even willing to look. I'm just gonna play blind until I hear the shiny sparkle sound. No, if I did that, it would waste a lot of time. Dude, I'm still so worried about my count. I'm being bad about my count tonight. I'm supposed to be on 493, I'm pretty sure. I keep missing counts. You gave up on full odds shiny Palkia and Shining Pearl? I mean, wouldn't it be better just to get it from Dynamax Adventures and Sword and Shield? That's what I did anyway. I would never do a full odds shiny hunt if I didn't have to. If there's any other way to get it, I would get it that way. Because full odds is rough. I do not want to do full odds shiny hunts. But, you know, when you got to do it, you got to do it. But, I mean, if there's any way around it, I'll pretty much avoid it if I can. What would your team be in Scarlet and Violet? 6 Wiglets. It's already going to be my team, 6 Wiglets. I'm going to name them Wiggle 1, Wiggle 2, Wiggle 3, Wiggle 4, Wiggle 5, and Jigglet. After Jigglypuff, of course. Wiglet and Jiglet. Wiggle it and jiggle it. I am going to catch a Wiglet, and I'm going to name it Jiglet. Wiggle, wiggle, jiggle, jiggle. Got a full odds shiny Cresselia and Dynamax Adventures. I don't know if you can really call it a full odds shiny in Dynamax Adventures though. I mean, Dynamax Adventures doesn't have full odds. It has boosted odds. I don't know. I'm not sure if I'm good with that statement. Full odds is 4,096. Can't even achieve that. I mean, I guess you could say full odds for Dynamax Adventures. But I mean, does that really even mean anything? Like, no Shiny Charm? You don't have the Shiny Charm? Because if you have Shiny Charm, then you didn't even get full odds for Dynamax Adventures. I guess if you don't have Shiny Charm, you could call it full odds. But I think you need to have a little star next to it, like a disclaimer, that says full odds in parentheses for Dynamax Adventures. Welcome back, Starfall Colors. Did you leave for like literally 60 seconds? You made the Angry Apple? No way, PokeGeek, you really made it? No way. No way. Whoa! It's really good. PokeGeek, it's really good. PokeGeek, I can't believe you actually made it, and I can't believe it's actually really good. We're gonna call him Angry Chap. Good job on the emoji, by the way. He's officially Angry Chap. I know, it's so perfect. It's like the emoji that we didn't need, but we needed all along. How is it the emoji that nobody needed and yet everybody needed all along? I don't know. Wow. Angry Chap! Yo, it's so good. PokeGeek. I like how the little apple thing, like the leaf at the top goes to the right instead of the left. Like the regular apple chop. Oh my goodness. I'm surprised Azur likes it. Azur approves. I never thought I would see Azur use the red apple emoji. Today is a day of peace between the red apple and the green apple. We finally have peace in the land. Yeah, if you haven't updated, just hit refresh on your chat, you guys. Anytime I change emojis during the stream, you have to refresh to see the new ones. What emoji did I get rid of? You'll never know. Aside from them all already said. I kind of like it. Thank you, Lopez. You'll never know. You'll never know. Actually, it's easy to know. $4.97. Oh no, I'm out of emoji slots. On Discord. Dude, I ran out of emojis on Discord. I thought this day would never come. Can you believe it? I had to get rid of an emoji on Discord, and you'll never know which one I got rid of. Maybe Amal will know. I feel like I should tell you guys just so you don't spend any time trying to figure it out. Because I know Amal will try to figure it out. And I feel bad. Apparently you can only have 50 emojis on Discord. Azur knows which one I got rid of. I knew Amal would need to know. Amal, it was the opposite dabbing Pikachu. I think we can live with one dabbing Pikachu. So I got rid of the opposite one. Besides, Pikachu still doesn't have a toe. It's kind of an issue. Amal, if you're mad about the coin, then use the proper emoji for it to express yourself. I'm just mad about Chew. Pikachu. Oh, I'm so funny. Tell us how you really feel, Amal. $4.99, you guys. $4.99, no shine. Is that expression enough? No, it's not enough, Amal. I know you're more angry than that. I know you're more angry than that, Amal. Let it all out, Amal. Shiny Red is assembling his army of diamond sword wielding angry chaps. Oh dear. Look out. I like how Amal thinks the mods would time him out. I highly doubted Amal. I wouldn't. Not for that. Now Comic, on the other hand, I'll time you out in a heartbeat. Test me. I'm kidding. Jeez. Alright, you guys. I'm going to wrap it up at 500. I think that's a good place to stop. Although, if that's true, why am I loading the game again? Maybe I'll do 501. You can't oppose me with an apple. It doesn't work. It's true. It's true. He's a god among apples. Angry Chap looks so good. It's such a well done emoji. Good job, Pokey Geek. It's like she peered into our soul and saw exactly what we needed. That's so cool. I'm gonna do one more, you guys. I just can't resist. I'll do one more. I'll do one more. We'll do 501. I would love to sit here all night long and just do Arceus shiny hunting, but you know, ain't nobody got time for that. Plus, I need to get my beauty rest. It's very important. Very important. Gotta wind down for bed. You know it. Alright, you guys. Well, that's gonna be it for this live stream. Of course, I would love to go long into the night with an extremely long shiny hunt. Maybe one day we will, but tonight is not that night. Alright, I'm out of here, you guys. Hope y'all enjoyed this stream. Hope you guys had a lot of fun. We will end tonight's stream in peace. No more wars. But who knows about next time? Who knows? There's traitors in our midst. Don't be a traitor to the Azure Kingdom. Alright, everybody, I'm out. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll catch you next time. Peace, everybody.